everybody, MovieFanZ here. So the movie I'm going to be reviewing for you is from 2014, and that is The Equalizer. So this is the first movie in a trilogy, and you are introduced to Robert McCall, who is a quiet, humble man who has a job at a home goods store and is loved by his associates. And he has a past, but nobody knows about it until he meets this girl, Terry, played by Chloe Grace Moretz. Sorry, Robert McCall is played by Denzel Washington, who is employed by some Russian mobsters, and something happens with her, and Robert lets his past come into his present. And that's all I'm going to say. But this movie is directed by Antoine Fuqua, who also did movies like Training Day and the Magnificent Seven remake and Olympus Has Fallen. So he's very big into like action and thrillers. But let's get into this movie. So like I said, this movie is the first movie in a trilogy, but I had never seen any of the movies before. So I was glad to watch this because my first positive with this movie is Denzel Washington. I've said this many times, but he is one of those actors now that anything he is in, it makes the movie better. And I think him in this movie just elevates it even more. And I also like the action in this, especially the last scene. And not gonna give spoiler, but it feels very Jackie Chan and Home Alone-ish, and that's all I'll say. But I enjoyed that aspect. Now, as far as the negative goes, it's the story, and it's not a bad story, but it could have been a little better. It could have flowed a little bit more. But other than that, a lot of good with this movie. So, as far as a rating goes, I'm going to give this movie a 4 out of 5. And if you enjoy my reviews, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for future content. But this was my review for 2014's Equalizer. Come back next time for another review. This is MovieFanZ signing off. Have a good night.